Hi, welcome to another episode of MEDNICHEWITHDR.B, and today we have something special. It's called medical phenomena. So let's look at a very good example. Why you can't hold your pee at the door. The latchkey incontinence explained. Listen, have you ever made it all the way home holding your pee just fine, but then the second you put the key in the door, you suddenly feel like you can't hold it anymore? That is called latchkey incontinence, and it's actually really common. Now, here's what's actually happening. Latchkey incontinence is a type of urge incontinence. So normally the brain and the bladder work together to control when you go. But over time, your brain starts linking certain triggers like walking into your home, seeing the toilet, or even hearing running water with urinating. So those triggers can train the bladder to contract earlier than it should. Now, think of it like Pavlov's dog experiment. You know, the dogs eventually start drooling at the sound of a bell. Now, in latchkey incontinence, your bladder learns to contract when you reach home or approach the bathroom. Now, it's most often seen in women, especially after childbirth, and in older adults, but it can happen to anyone with an overactive bladder actually. Now, medical conditions like diabetes, infections can make it worse. Now, this is the good news. It can be managed. Someone's like, oh, thank you, Dr. B. Yeah. You see, bladder training helps retrain the timing of bathroom visits. So the pelvic floor exercises like Kegels actually strengthen control. Yes, very important. And also cutting back on bladder irritants such as caffeine and alcohol can also make a big difference. Now, we can end without talking about the myths or facts that may be associated with this topic. So what's the myth? You like this one? So people do say that latchkey incontinence means your bladder is weak. Nah. Nah. What is the fact? It's no weakness at all. It's the bladder contracting at the wrong time because of learned triggers. So if you have ever had that, that moment, I almost didn't make it moment. That's the moment I'm talking about. Probably when you're getting home. Now you know why. And you know it's not about willpower. Be nice on yourself. It's just biology. Yes, it's biology. So thanks for watching this episode. And it was lovely talking to you about it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you next episode. Love you. Bye. Hi, welcome to another episode on Dr. B. I'm holding your pee and just